Apple. Apple really mirrors the S&P 500. It either leads it or by a day or trails behind it by a day. But we can usually count on the two of them making the same move happen within a short period of time. Right now, Apple is just like the S&P 500, getting ready to make a 10-20 SMA bear cross. They're already touching at this point. That bear cross is going to pull through for sure on Monday. And just like the S&P 500, we either need to see Apple treat this as an oversold signal and rally right towards it and close back above this SMA pair, so back above 121 to 122 within the next couple of sessions by Monday or Tuesday, or we could see Apple come up here and fail to take those two levels out and roll back over, or we could see Apple come in and just gap down open and continue its sell-off as we get into early next week. It has not quite come down all the way to its 50-day simple moving average, unlike the S&P that crossed down just a little bit below its 50-day on Friday. If it were to break down below its 50-day simple moving average just for a look below for a little bit, it would hold here at its median line of the bull fork that it's in and not make too much bigger of a correction, down to about 105 to 106 and reverse from there. I think there's probably a pretty important effort going on right now on the market, on behalf of the market and managers, to keep this stock above $100. That's why they pushed so hard to get the Apple stock up above $500 before it made its split, so that post-split it would be at least $125 and give it that good $25 cushion in order to break $100. So the stock has sold off now from an even higher high that it made post-split all the way down to 110 on Friday. So if it were to go just a little bit lower to maybe 105 to 106, I have a pretty good feeling that it would reverse. If I'm wrong about that, then it's got to look down here to fill this gap that we saw happen going into the last earnings report that would take it just below $100 in order to fill this. So we've either got a move coming our way that's going to take it back above 121 or so, or we've got a move that's going to take it back below the 50-day just by a little bit to about 105 to 106, or it's going to clear off, break 105, 106, and fill this gap down here. Now, if the overall market goes into a huge sell-off next week, with the S&P 500 breaking below its 50-day simple moving average and making the target that I talk about in the video that's pinned at my profile that goes over where the S&P 500 is at right now, we could see a move all the way down to the 200-day, just like we could see in the S&P 500. That would take us all the way down back into the 80 handle on Apple. The last time the stock made a split a few years ago, it never traded any lower than $90 post-split. This is a rising line, so over the course of the next week or so, this is going to rise above 90. So if Apple were to make a big move in tandem with the S&P 500, if the S&P 500 is going to sell off down to its 200-day, Apple will too, and then it will hold that $90 mark just like it did the last time it made a split and reverse and work its way back up from there. Hope this video helps you out. As always, good luck and good trading.